What's going on, everybody? It is game day. Give me 1 second, and I just need to mute that, and I can take this out. And we're live. All right. I hope I look half decent. It looks like there's a huge glare from my window, so I'll see what I can do about that. And we don't have a lot of time to get this prepared. Okay, is that any better? Looks a little bit better. It's a big glare. Producer T isn't here today. It's just Josh. So everyone just give a nice round of applause as to why Producer T is so important to the channel here. Because he's out, he took his girlfriend, he's a good guy, he went away for the weekend, you know how it is, and left me to try to figure this stuff out. So I'm gonna do my absolute best. As you probably noticed, there's not a lot of graphics. He left me with very minimal tools to use because, you know, safety first. And there's a huge glare from the window, which is driving me absolutely crazy. Let's see if we can switch it here. How's that? Looks better. All right, we're in business. What is going on, everybody? Let me know. We want producer T. Siva, good morning, my friend. I'm glad you want producer T. I want producer T here too. Do I sound half decent though? Because I'm just getting in from last night, so I'm not like in super fantastic form, but we're gonna be okay. I'm just gonna get this chat up here. All right, it actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this is my first stream without producer T. So I'm a little nervous because I didn't know exactly how it was going. I haven't used YouTube's live form quite yet without him, and he's obviously super important to the channel because he makes sure everything is running smoothly. But right now, without him, we're gonna have to roll on. And I have the game up here, and I'm gonna take a look at the starting 11 because I saw a little glimpse of it on Twitter, but I just haven't. Oh, the Everton and Liverpool game is 2-2. Damn, Liverpool is putting in a show today. But it's beautiful to see right now. I'm watching the game and I just see like a decent amount of people sitting in the stands. So that's absolutely fantastic. But let's take a look at their starting 11. I saw Paslak was starting. So we got hits in net. So I guess obviously Berkey wasn't back in time. And it's a little challenging with some of these international games because they played 3 games. They had a friendly as well as 2 competitive games over the weekend. And I mean, Meunier starts, so that's who I thought. The back 3 is who I predicted: Piszczek, Hummels, Chan. I'm glad Paslak got the start. Let me know if you guys think so as well. I think he deserved a start at some point. So I mean, if you want to look for obviously, but I mean, I don't know. Obviously we want our strongest 11 starts. So Guerrero's on the bench, but these guys had a pretty busy international week. So I mean, I'm kind of happy to see Paslak in. You got Witsel and Dahoud through the middle of the park there. I'm surprised he didn't start Bellingham, but again, Bellingham was on international duty as was Witsel, but we'll see what Dahoud's doing. We got Brandt finally starting. That'll probably please a lot of people with Reina, and it looks like Sancho's going to play as that false kind of 9-ish type. But I don't know. All right, but we're good to go, and I'm pretty excited for this game. The big storyline, obviously, for Hoffenheim was that Kramaric was not playing, and that is, I mean, we wish him the best, absolutely, but wow, that's a huge blow for them there. But I hope you guys are feeling good this morning. Let me know what time zone you guys are watching from. For me right now, it's 9:23 in the morning, and I had a bit of a late night, so the coffee that is to my right here is going to come in handy. Oh, damn. Is he one of the players at COVID? He is. So Kramaric isn't playing today because he did get COVID, which obviously sucks. So, okay. So from the app I looked at and then the starting lineup I'm seeing here looks a little bit different. I see that Reina, Sancho, and Brandt were starting. So I'm assuming that Brandt's going to be the middle. So he's going to be playing as a false 9, which makes a little bit more sense to me. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy to see him in. Liverpool scored in the 93rd minute. No way. That sucks. I think it's kind of exciting to see how Everton's doing this season. Like I thought Rodriguez coming in has just been fantastic for them. Like he's a player who everyone thought was washed up and not going to be able to do anything, but good on him. But I'm excited, guys. How excited are you guys that the Bundesliga is back? Like the international break was just not doing it for me. It was offside. Nerd overload. You're firing me up. I really hope that the goal didn't count. I want to see Everton walk away with something. Join us. All right. I am pumped. I am pumped that the Bundesliga is back. I don't know what it is about. Like I used to love the international break. I like watching a lot of the international games just because it's kind of unique. But I don't know. Ever since starting this channel with you guys, I don't know. I can't justify just watching it as much as I used to. Like I was just craving for the Bundesliga to get back, and I'm really excited for it. All right, so I thought maybe they'll play Royce as a CF if Haaland wasn't fit. Like in my predictions video, I guessed that he was going to start. I'm surprised that Royce isn't, especially because he didn't go on the international break and was obviously training with the team, and obviously is our club captain. So I don't know. I was pretty surprised that he wasn't starting, and I don't know. Is George coming on here? No name. I don't know. I'll reach out to George this morning. George doesn't like when I have a couple drinks the night before. He judges me a little bit, so we'll see if he wants to jump on here. I might do a little bit with him. Let me know if you guys like some of the collabs we did with George. We just did one over on his channel, which we talked about the Golden Boy Award. So we were ranking whether we thought Davies, Haaland, or Sancho were to win it. Let me know who you guys think should have won it between that. George was obviously for Davies. I personally think that Sancho deserves to win it. I thought he got gypped last year, and I think the season he had last year with the numbers he put up really, in my opinion, like I don't think that there's much of a debate. But I'm a little biased. I'm a Dortmund fan. George was heavily against my opinion, and a lot of the Bayern fans in the chat were against that as well. But yeah, we got some good things coming up with George. I like working with him. He's a funny dude, and I'm hoping to come up with some other content with you guys soon. So we'll definitely keep you posted on that. I thought Rainer would start up front if we were going to rest Haaland and Royce for the Lazio game. Yeah, I mean, Davies has won everything. I know it's a good debate. On the first point, I would have liked to see Rainer start a game. Just like Paslak, I thought he did a decent amount to justify getting a start, and he obviously got it here. Rainier hasn't really got a chance yet, so I think this could have been a game for him to start. I mean, the front three is pretty nice because everyone's saying that they want Brandt to get in as well. So, I mean, that's the thing with Borussia Dortmund's depth up front is that they can only have a certain amount of people up front. But I'm excited to see how Brandt gets on. I'm pretty happy for him. I'd like to see little Dahoud get in. I don't know if you guys are going to notice or not, but I'm going to do the Movember thing. I'm not sure how many of you guys around there are familiar with that. It's a great way to raise money for men's health. So I'm going to be growing this out. This has been 4 days. So I'm going to grow this out until October, and then I'm going to grow a little mustache. And Dahoud is going to be a big part of that month because Mohamed Dahoud can grow a nasty little muzzy. So he'll be a little on the channel quite a bit. So I'm excited to see how Dahoud does it well. Another player, in my opinion, who doesn't get much of a shot. And also for you guys who are on the chat right now, we got some pretty sweet news coming up for you guys. It does involve the team, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But we have some pretty cool news coming up with that directly involves Borussia Dortmund. So stay tuned for that. You guys should be pretty excited for that. But Davies won everything with us. Yeah, no, like in my opinion, Davies is number 1 point, and I'm Canadian too. So like I like to think that I'm not completely biased towards Dortmund because Davies is doing something that I never thought a Canadian would do in his entire life. But I thought Davies' biggest attribute was obviously that he won everything. And when he got makeshifted into that left back is when Bayern went on that roll and won the entire everything there was to win. And a lot of it stemmed from the switch of formation and him thriving in that position. So like I absolutely give credit where credit's due, and he definitely deserves praise. But for me, just watching the stats Sancho has put up for 2 seasons, like 17 goals, 16 assists. Those are 33 goal contributions. He's 6th out of everyone in Europe and was tied with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, better than Muller, better than Benzema. So I don't know. Dahoud collab. It's a good guess. It's a good guess. It's not quite a Dahoud collab. I was teasing some people. The thing I put on Instagram was mentioning Dahoud just to get the Muzzy in there. So Dahoud will be in spirits with us on the channel as I attempt to grow a mustache for November. But no, it's got something else to do with Borussia Dortmund that's coming up, and it's gonna be pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty excited for it. So I'm debating whether to do it on a live stream or just create a fun video for you guys. But it's pretty exciting. I think you guys will really like it. Most people are saying Davies because of the trophies, but more of an individual award. Yeah, and it depends on how you're going to look at it. Me and George went on for an hour, so if you guys want to go over to his channel and watch that collab, it was pretty fun. I liked getting his points on it as well, but it was pretty tough. Like, he won everything there was to win, but I mean, if you're looking at individual, you can't go in front of Sancho. You absolutely can't do it. All right, we just started, so if you guys want to try to link up your stream with ours, we are now 5 seconds into the game, and I'm ready, man. The Bundesliga is back. Oh, let's do this. I actually don't hate this lineup considering the busy schedule. I don't hate the lineup either. I definitely don't. Everyone was screaming for Brandt to get a chance to come in here. So I think this is a perfect game to get him in. He didn't play much for Germany over those 3 games, so he's pretty obviously pretty fit as well. We got Piszczek back in, which I think he needed to get in. That back three they're picking up consistency, so rightfully so. They got like a lot of game time, but it's a perfect time to integrate someone into the team. Piszczek is the one to do so. And then Paslak, in my opinion, deserved to start a few weeks now. So good on him to get in there. Let's just see how he can do. We got Hummels, obviously, who doesn't get called up for the German team anymore because it's ridiculous. But we'll see. Dahoud collab. Dortmund signing Josh. I don't know what Dortmund wants to do with me, but it will be pretty. It will be pretty cool. You guys will definitely like what's to come with Dortmund soon. You guys should be pretty excited about that. I don't know what our relationship will be. I'll just let you guys know that they are aware of the channel and are supportive of the channel. So that's pretty cool on them. Huge shout out to obviously Borussia Dortmund, and some fun news involving them will come up. So definitely keep an eye on the channel, because I'm hoping within the next couple weeks I'll let you guys in on what's going on between Borussia Dortmund and I. So it's pretty cool. When is Makuku having his debut? So he turned 16 on November 20th, and I believe the next game is the Champions League game with Club Brugge. So that should be a pretty cool opportunity to get his first start. It's the weakest team in our pool. It could be a perfect opportunity to throw him in there. But knowing how I see Dortmund do things is that they usually just toss players in off the bench. I mean, I'm sure you guys are familiar with obviously like how Sancho got his starts, Pulisic, and even Paco, like someone who's not like a young guy. I mean, he came off the bench a lot. So Dortmund definitely like doing that. I have a feeling if I'm going to be guessing like that, he's going to be starting from the bench, but he could make his debut, I believe, against Club Brugge in the Champions League, which would be a pretty sweet way to start his career. For those of you guys who just joined the stream, we're at 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the stream. If you guys want to link up, Meunier just threw the ball in, and we are on the break. I'm a little nervous about this game. I don't like playing Hoffenheim ever, and we haven't done very well against them, obviously, in the past few years. So I don't know. I'm very nervous. However, we just, as healthy as I hope Kramaric is, we had him taken from the team. So, I mean, that's a huge loss for Hoffenheim. I do wish him a quick and healthy recovery, but that's a huge, huge loss for Hoffenheim, man. He's on another planet right now with his form. But they're still a dangerous team. I never like seeing teams playing that 3-5-2 formation. Is such a tough formation to play against. Oh. Well, Hoffenheim just had a good break. I'm not sure exactly who that was. A nice ball in the box. I think it was by their left back, the young Dane, it looked like. Oh, that was close. We got to get on the front foot, man. Like, Hoffenheim's a tough team if we go down, they're going to go all defensive, and that's an ugly team to try to break down. So it's important that we get on the front foot here, and it's gonna a lot of the, in my opinion, the play is going to have to come from Brandt and Sancho. Ooh, right in the face. I would have maybe had Delaney then Dahoud. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it depends on how Favre was looking at the game. Like I don't usually believe that the international friendlies usually have 3 games like that. There was a friendly game, and then there was 2 Nation League games. So some of these players could have played up to 3 games in a very short period of time. Obviously, like Dahoud didn't. I think he only got like what, maybe at max 15 minutes. So he could have been his player is obviously relatively fit. But that, like you guys mentioned, it's a surprise to me that Renier and Royce didn't start, just because they were obviously left at home during the international break, and I just would have assumed they would have been a shoo-in. I want to see Royce start getting in here. I want to see that fitness keep up, but rightfully so, they're trying to keep it under control. But we got Reyna in here. We got some of the, like it's a decent lineup. Like I don't have an issue with it. It's obviously not like the strongest lineup, but considering the new the friendlies in the international break, I don't have any issue with it. But we're 5 minutes and 8 seconds into this game, and I don't know. The boys look okay, but I gotta get that coffee in me. I love it. Busy few weeks. Lazio, Schalke. It's a derby, so anything can happen. Bayern. Yeah, it's gonna be very important for us to keep these players fit. The beautiful thing is that we do have a lot of depth in the team. So like getting games like this, it's just, to me, Hoffenheim's is a challenging game. This isn't like playing Schalke, but Schalke is a derby, so they're gonna probably take it a lot more seriously. And we had troubles against Schalke, but in my opinion, Hoffenheim is a strong team, and I mean no one can debate that. But I don't know. I'm nervous playing them here, so let's hope that they get on the front foot. Brandt's got the ball, has a nice little ball in the pass lack, finds a little bit of space. Oh, that was a nice ball in the box. I'm excited though. I'm pretty happy that that pass lack's in. I've been calling for him to get the start for a few weeks now, and I'm happy for him that the young Dortmund boy can break in the ranks there. But I don't know about Schalke. They are in shambles. Yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think, because like I had a few debate with a couple of people reached out to me on Twitter and Instagram about like would I want to see Schalke get relegated. I absolutely don't want to see Schalke get relegated. I really, really, really hope. Yeah, okay. Siva, you're just picking up exactly on the point I'm talking about. That's perfect. I absolutely don't want to see Schalke get relegated. And let me know what you guys think about that, because in my opinion, it takes away from a huge rivalry. Like, why would we want to see Schalke get relegated? Like, they're obviously a huge club. They're in shambles right now. I can't disregard that. But I love watching the derbies. Some of them have annoyed me pretty heavily over the past few years. But I don't want them to get relegated. That absolutely sucks. It shouldn't be the case. And this is a huge week for them. This is a huge opportunity for them to pick up a point. And if they don't, they could be in real trouble. They're already in pretty big trouble. But I don't want to see them get relegated whatsoever. Let me know if you guys agree, because we lose a huge derby. Like, why? I don't know. I wouldn't want to see that. I know that they're like them and Bayern are like our fierce rivals, but it just I don't know. Like, Schalke is not like obviously a huge threat right now, so I don't know why anyone would want to see them get relegated just out of pure hatred for the club. But George from Bayern Now is here. If you guys haven't seen George and I's latest collab, go over to his channel on Bayern Now. We did it on the Golden Boy Award, so I got a little bit of my love and my viewers here. So if you wanted to see my support for Sancho and Holland, go over there. George was obviously going for Davies, but you guys can let me know as well in the comments who you guys think should win the Golden Boy. But we got to give a shout out to all three. I think it's absolutely beautiful that, in my opinion, and hopefully a lot of yours, the 3 shoo-ins for this award is Sancho, Davies, Holland. Like, in my opinion, one of them are going to win it. And if they're rating it, I think those are the top 3 by far. So it's awesome. Like, kudos to the Bundesliga. They produce so much talent. But let's get off to a good start. But yeah, everyone go check that out. It was a pretty cool collab with George. It was pretty fun to get our different opinions. We also talked a little bit about our academies and who does the best recruiting and young recruitment. It's a nice little debate. So definitely go check that out. And go BBB. VLS, welcome to the channel. Hey, better than a Neuer fraud. Neuer. Yeah. Hits has a decent record for us. I'm pretty sure he's won a decent amount of games when he does get the start. He's a pretty reliable backup keeper, but I mean he's not a bricky, but I mean I'm hoping today he'll just get a decent shout out in here and we can see what he can do. But yeah, and yeah, so you guys are on the stream right now. If you're not aware, producer T took his girlfriend out for a nice little weekend getaway. So that is why there is no graphics, and that is why I'm going right live from YouTube. I was debating whether to do the watch along. I went and had a couple drinks last night, but yeah, so this is the best I could do. I hope that it's okay and you guys enjoy it. And producer T gets back quickly, so we Siva said it best. We want producer T back. We miss him, but I hope he has a good time this weekend. I miss him so. But we're here to watch the boys. We're 9 minutes and 45 seconds in. If you guys want to link up, and we need to see. We haven't seen too much from the team right yet. We got Sancho with it, who shuffles it back over to Hummels. Takes a look, and like Hummels does, with an absolutely pin-perfect ball, pass like it's taken out. I didn't like that. That was definitely a foul, in my opinion. But I don't know. I want to see Paslak have a good shout out today, as well as Brandt. A lot of people are calling him Brandt, but that's another thing I mean about Brandt is that, in my opinion, Brandt plays best in a 4-2-3-1 as your center attacking mid. That is, in my opinion, Brandt's best position. He has not played that, I don't think, whatsoever really for Dortmund. He plays a lot as an 8 in the middle of the park. He plays a little bit on the wings when we need to squeeze it in, sometimes as a ram or a lamb. And now he's playing as a false 9. So like he just can't get in. He just can't get in the lineup in a formation that really suits him. So I mean that's the thing. It's a bit of an issue as to why sometimes he doesn't quite fit in and gets left on the bench. So I'm hoping for a big show today. I'm hoping he can really take advantage of that false 9. It is a fun, creative move for him, but we got Hummels here. Looks like a pretty decent game so far. We definitely have had a decent bit of a ball. The best chance has fallen to Hoffenheim, which very well easily could have went in the back of the net. The heat map shows the 3-4-3. Let's see where they are, and it's looking like that. So Reyna's playing on the left, Sancho on the right, and Brandt playing as that false 9. But what's up, man? How is it going? Bayern now. Last stream last night. What's going on, Tamer? How are you? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we did our Bayern Now and JJD TV collab last night on the Golden Boy Awards. So definitely go check that out if you guys are interested in seeing who I thought should win and who George thought should win. If it's a surprise to you guys, we didn't agree. We never do, really. So go check it out and let me know who you guys think should win. In my opinion, it should go probably Sancho, Davies, Holland is who I think. I think Sancho should win it, but again, that's just my opinion. Am I a little biased? Yes. But I am Canadian, so it shows that maybe I'm not like fully biased because Davies is doing something a Canadian has never done. So let's give kudos and a shout out to Davies because a little Canada love. But in my opinion, this should be Sancho's award. I think he should have won it last year. So let's hope that he can win that. And let me know where you guys are watching in from and what time it is. Because for me right now, it is 9:43 in the morning in Canada. And I am sucking back my morning coffee. But I'm hoping to have that Dortmund announcement for our derby. So we're going to be doing a big watch along for the Schalke derby next weekend. Producer T will be back. And I'm hoping to do that Borussia Dortmund announcement with you guys. It all depends. It could be I might have to do it a couple weeks later. It totally depends on when I'm able to do it, but it's a pretty cool shout out to Borussia Dortmund because they've been super amazing to me. So that's awesome. I can't wait to share the news with you guys. So definitely stay tuned to the channel for the next few weeks to keep an eye on that. Hi, watching from the Philippines. It's PM about the same time. I love that. I absolutely love the amount of viewers from different places of the world. It's so much fun. I mentioned to you guys that I used to watch these games all by myself because there's not a lot of people who are big fans of football in Canada. So I just would wake up in the morning, I'd bug my girlfriend, and I would just watch the game. And now I get to communicate with you guys, people from all over the world, from Canada, US, England, Australia, Philippines. It's beautiful. I love it. I love that you guys are giving so much support to the channel. It means a lot to me. And I'm glad you guys are hopefully enjoying these watch-alongs, because it's pretty cool for me to check in the watch-alongs with you guys, because I just like talking to people about come on, Hoffenheim. We got a Hoffenheim fan on here. What is going on, my friend? I mean, this is the Dortmund channel, so we are going to be going for Dortmund. But I mean, welcome to the channel. I like it. There's not a lot of obviously Bundesliga channels on YouTube like quite like this, or like Bayern Nows, and I believe there's another Bayern channel out there. So we're hoping to be doing some more stuff just about maybe league stuff in general. So definitely stay tuned for that. Me and George might be collabing a little bit more, just trying to get a little more content out there, because the Bundesliga is obviously coming to the North American market, which is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that it's on ESPN, and I'm watching it on Sportsnet right now. And I'm so used to having not having a perfect stream. Oh, Peace Check just got hit in the face. He looks to be down a little bit. Greetings from Germany. And we got, what's going on, Tim? Welcome to the stream. Greetings from Germany. Nice to have you on. But it looks like Mirai is going to get warmed up. If Peace Check goes off, I'd like to see them go in a 3-4-3 still. But I'd assume Thomas Meunier would come to the right center back, and then Mirai would go down the wing, or as a right wing back. But because if you look at Thomas Meunier's like just physical attributes, he kind of like, he's a tall guy, he's speedy, he's strong. Like he might be able to suit that outside kind of center back. So like I wouldn't mind seeing him come in. Hey man, I've been waiting for a great Dortmund channel in English for a long time. I don't have ESPN Plus. Thank you for the watch along. How's your BBB? Hey Nico, welcome to the channel. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, it's been awesome. Like I've been following the Bundesliga for a long time now. I've streamed every single game since I was like pretty young. I was like trying to think when I would have streamed my first game, like probably like 2010 maybe. It was always hard to get some Bundesliga. Like we got the odd channel that would have a game, and a lot of times they did have Dortmund games, but like once a year. Most of the time I streamed. I hate watching streams. I'm a very impatient person. So watching a stream and watching it die on me. It's why like I don't know if I want to fully bring like FIFA 21 content to the channel, because I don't like playing people online, because I'm a bit of a spaz when it comes to video games like that. But I don't like buffering. So I just think that the partnership with the Bundesliga and ESPN Plus and Sportsnet is awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Because for us in Canada, as a lot of you guys might know, is the Premier League was huge through TSN. It's what we used to watch all the time. But now it's the Bundesliga. It's fantastic, and I'm so happy that it's happening like this, and I just hope it keeps growing. Like I have my producer, for example, didn't know really much about football, like not much, and he's playing FIFA 21 now. He's editing all the videos. He's completely a huge part of our channel, and I absolutely love that he's here. But it just shows it, and I've had people message me who said like, man, because of like the rights with ESPN Plus, I'm trying to watch the Bundesliga, and they're coming here, and it's so cool, and I'm so glad that we get it like that, and I just hope it keeps growing. But Nico, welcome to the channel. I'm hoping to keep growing and keep reaching out and trying to find our Dortmund community. But we got a corner kick here, which was poorly delivered by Rana. That's okay, and it got cleared out. Wait, what even happened in Peace Check? But I'm not sure exactly what happened. Looked like he got hit in the face. Yeah, and that's what he's holding. I can't imagine he gets subbed for that. It didn't look like a awful injury, but we're gonna see. I mean, that's nice. Oh, nice save. And that's what Hoffenheim can do, man. They can soak up a lot of pressure, and they can hit on the break. And they've had a couple decent chances so far, but that was a beautiful ball. But it was a weak finish, clean save by Hits. That's all right. But that's one of when you play in those kind of formations and a team that's very well defense. Oh, actually, it looks like Piszczek might be subbed. Might have misspoke. I think I did. But yeah, they're very defensively like stirred. They're a tough team to break down, and they do have some talent to hit on the break. So I don't know. We had a tough trouble trying to break these guys down in the past few seasons, and last year we didn't take a point from them. So for me, this is a huge game away. We need to really take a stab at Hoffenheim here. Hopefully get a good result. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh no, Delaney is going to be coming on. All right, let me know what you guys think before Delaney gets on here. What do you guys think they're going to do with the formation? Because it's looking like they might go to a 4-2-3-1. They don't obviously play that formation much, but I'd say Hitz is the goalie, obviously. Maybe Thomas Meunier will go in net. I don't know. Hitz will probably be the goalie. Meunier will be on the right. We'll have Chan, Hummels as our center backs. Paslak as left back. Or maybe a 4-3-3. Yeah, maybe a 4-3-3 then. Dahoud, Delaney, Witzel as our CMs, with Reyna on the left, Sancho on the right, and Brandon. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to go to a 4-3-3. I don't see how they can fit Delaney in unless Delaney goes center back just as a direct replacement for Piszczek, which he very well may. You see a lot of CDMs being able to drop back into a center back position. I've never seen Delaney play as a center back before, so I'm assuming they're going to go into a 4-3-3. Might shake up the game a little bit, but right now we are 20 minutes into the game. So if you guys just joining on, want to link up with this stream, we're 20 minutes and 5 seconds in, and Delaney comes on. So I'm very curious to see how they line up. Favre hasn't switched much. It looks like he's going right. It looks like he's going right back as just a direct replacement. So it looks like he's going to be playing as a left center back. Makes sense. He's a left-footed player, and Chan's going as a right center back. That's interesting. I don't know if I would have switched formation now, but they can now. They have a very adaptable lineup out there. They can easily switch formations if they want to. Champions League nights are 6 a.m. my time on school days. Woo-hoo! Siva, that's tough. Yeah, see, if you guys don't know, Siva is from Australia, the land down under. So that is tough. For me, like, these games happen at 9:30 in the morning in Canada, and then the Champions League games happen at 2:45. So I won't be able to do a lot of the live streams because I do have a job and work until about 4. So I got some vacation time, so I'm debating literally whether just to, instead of taking a week off because of COVID, you can't do much anyways, just to take the Tuesdays or Wednesdays whenever we play and do some of the match watch-alongs, especially the Club Brugge game coming up, because that'll be Mukuku's first opportunity to get a start, and I'm very, very excited to see that. I have a feeling he'll start from at least the bench and come on, if not get a start, depending on how our first couple games go, because those points may be important. We got a couple of tough games coming up. The Lazio game's obviously a strong one. I'm very excited to see a Immobile return. He's obviously got a point to prove with us, but I'm hoping to shut him down. But here comes Brandt. Nice ball out to Meunier on the right-hand side. Takes a look inside to find Dahoud. Dahoud's got a lot of time. Does a nice ball, but Meunier got it. It looked like a ball for Hakimi, in my opinion. A lot of you guys mentioned that a lot of the balls out to the right back gets played as if Hakimi was still there. We know that Thomas Meunier is not a Hakimi whatsoever. Totally different kind of player. Out of Chan. How do you guys think that Chan's doing? Because I think that, like, our back line has been just obviously challenging over the years. And I think that Chan's picking it up. I think he's getting molded into that outside center back in the back three. Oh, that was a nice stop. But I'm giving him credit where credit's due. Like, I think he's playing a lot better, a little more defensively sound, which I thought was a big issue with when he made that switch to center back, because he was playing more as a CDM. He gets up into the play, which is awesome. But it's I don't know. I'm liking the way he's playing back there. I think he's getting a little bit of chemistry with Hummels. They both like playing out from the back. And obviously Akanji's playing well as well when he's in. Obviously he's out right now, and it looks like we have Delaney in the back there. But this has been a pretty even game. The possession hasn't really swayed. I mean, Dortmund's definitely got a little bit more. Oh, that was a poor ball, but it was well recovered by Hoffenheim. But we had a Hoffenheim guy jump on the chat there, though. So I know our enemies for today, but it's a small community on YouTube when it comes to just Dortmund / even Bundesliga YouTube content. Me and George were hoping that just more channels pop up. So, I mean, if you are a Hoffenheim fan and you do want to do something like this, like go for it, because it's been fun. I mean, I never would have thought I was doing collabs with George from Bayern now because he's a Bayern fan, but I do like getting into those debates. Me and George haven't agreed on much. Me and George barely agreed on anything, but it's fun getting that other point of view. But look at Hummels. Hummels has got so much space in the middle of the park, and he just loved the way he passes the ball around. But he did have a nice ball. It was a poor touch, and it got taken back. But I don't know. I haven't seen the spark yet for the boys. It's been a lot of possession that we just kind of thrown away here. I still can't see Sancho. Is he at home recovering? All right, we let George back on the channel. Frick, and he's chirping Sancho. You just wait. And that's the thing about Sancho is he's such a skilled, such a talented player. He only needs one opportunity to turn a game on its head. He absolutely has not had an opportunity to do that right yet. He has been pretty quiet so far. The entire front three has been pretty quiet so far, but this starting 11 is too weak against Hoffenheim, especially away. It's not the strongest 11. I will give you that. But we also have to consider that we do have a lot of big games coming up. I personally think that Hoffenheim is a challenge. Away from home, I absolutely agree with you. The lineup did throw me by surprise, just seeing some of the players on the bench there, and it's showing. Like we're not dominating this game by any means, but we just need one chance, and it can turn the game on its head. But with the international break, oh, Witzel, nice ball up. Look at Paslak, just so much energy. Such a small little guy. Oh, there's some space here. Oh, he took a shot off himself. Poor shot though. But yeah, no, I agree. Like this is a challenging game away from home. I'm wondering if Kramich not playing gave Favre some wiggle room with what he thought he might put into the team. That was a nice ball by Chan. I believe it. Oh, yeah, intercepted. So Brandt was going to go for it, but he would have been offside. But it also with the international game, they played 3 games. They had friendlies. They had 2 Nation Leagues games, and it's a lot of football if players played that entire game. Like, for example, Dahoud was with the national team, but he got sent back. He only played a handful of minutes in the game he did play. Sancho obviously played a decent amount, and he's starting today, so that's a bit of a surprise. I thought he might have been one of the – but no, I guess he got sent home. I don't know. It's hard to debate, but we're on the run here. Reina in the box. It's a half-decent ball. Hey, Ghoul Dortmund. Let's go, Dortmund. It's a big game. This is a statement win, man. This gives a lot of confidence. We're able to take a win here. Hoffenheim has never been fun to play over the last few years. Even Bayern, like a lot of the big teams struggle. This is a tough team to break down. When they go in against one of the top opponents, they're Sancho not there. Bayern fans, George, you gave me a few of them coming on here and taking shots at us. You just wait. Sancho just needs one opportunity. He can put one in the back of the net, or he can set up something. But the nice thing is that we got a lot of talent to come off the bench. So we definitely have. We're still obviously in this. It's 0-0. We're not playing awful, and we got Holland, Guerrero. We got a lot of players we can bring off the bench. I'm not sure exactly how much minutes Favre want to give to some of these internationals who played a lot over the break. Holland and Guerrero especially were some of them. Oh, that coffee is delicious. By the way, hashtag Davies for Golden Boy. I don't agree. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys think should win the Golden Boy. We got a couple of Bayern fans in here who are obviously going for Davies, but for me, it's Sancho. I just think with the numbers, the kid's age, it's just he had the same goal contributions as Kevin De Bruyne, well more than like Hazard and Neymar and Griezmann, more than Muller, more than Benzema, more than Salah. Like, he was sensational, an absolute game changer. And just so George can see it, I want him to score in this game. That's who I want to see. Just to rub a little salt in the wound. But Davies, again, points. Oh, that's a nice ball. I don't know if that's on or not. It's looking like it. Let's go. Let's go, Sancho. Oh. He was well onside there. Jeez. Oh, no, it wasn't. He was off. Well, was a poor finish, it looked like. It was close, actually. He might have been on if that went in, but obviously it didn't. He was gone. He had a lot of space there. Wow, that was a nice run. If I ever had a little smile. Haaland, golden boy. Yeah, and I like seeing what you guys think about who should win that, because in pure honesty and who I think is going to win it, I think it's going to be Sancho. But if it's not, I'd go probably Davies Haaland. Haaland had a lot of, obviously, goals last year, which no one can take away. But the split season with Salzburg, the golden shoe of like overall goals. I think goals in the Austria Bundesliga don't count. Obviously, the same. But I mean, I think Haaland's like the probably most popular of the three right now. So you never know how it's gonna go. But like in my opinion, there's no one else between those three. Like seeing some of the other players on that 25-man list, it's amazing that they're on a 25-man list when the talent of those top three is just so far and beyond. Ansu Fati's probably like the fourth, but in my opinion, like his season wasn't anything compared to what those threes were. But I hate this trend of Dortmund taking a solid 30 minutes to get into the game. Yeah, Dortmund's been like that for a while. It's a nice ball to the back of the box. Nice little touch by Hitz. Yeah, Dortmund definitely has that issue where they like to just I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about them. What's the score? Tactical Manager TV comes in. Sorry for the caps. He's excited. What's the score, Josh? The score is 0-0. We're 30 minutes and 11 seconds in. The score is 0-0. And Tactical Manager TV is you know what he sent me last night? Tactical Manager TV. He sent me a picture with him with Hulk. The Brazilian Hulk, the guy who's playing his trade in China right now, making bank. I was absolutely so jealous that he had a picture like that with Hulk. Any of you guys in the chat who's met a professional player, let me know. Yeah, isn't that cool? He met Hulk. Yeah, it was absolutely sweet. Go check out his Instagram. I think he had some pictures. I think he told me he met Dani Alves and a couple of the Brazilians. If you don't know, Tactical Manager he is Brazilian. So he obviously, I guess, I'm not exactly sure how he met some of these players. He met Kaká too. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Yeah, that's an even cooler one. Nice little ball, nice save by Hitz. Hitz is on the break, but that's just a poor ball. It's way too high. It's never going to get picked up. But yeah, absolutely so cool. So go check his Instagram out and his channel as well. We did a couple collabs that we got in the works. But I mean, he met Kaká. That is so cool. The last player I met if you see some of these names that he put in the chat there. Last player I met who was a professional was Stephen Cadwell. So I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with him. I sat and had coffee with him, which was pretty cool. He used to play for Toronto FC. He's one of those rare players who made a switch from Sunderland to Newcastle, or Newcastle to Sunderland. I can't remember exactly which way he went, but I had coffee with him. He works on TSN, which is pretty cool, and he's the assistant coach for Team Canada. So that was my pretty cool professional player I met. I'm trying to think who else I might have met. I met a lot of players from like the Canadian Premier League. I did some work with Hamilton Forge as well as York 9 FC. Not sure how many Canadians out there would know that, but nothing of the likes of Kaká, Hulk, and some of those players. But I'd like to meet Davies, which is pretty cool. I am bringing Marcelo Gonçalves for a live next week. He was a CB for Brazilian at the age of the 98 World Cup. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I love watching the Brazilians. Me and Tactical Manager have a Wonder Kids episode coming up on his channel. So if you guys want to go check out him, you can go to his YouTube and keep an eye out for that. It'll be pretty cool. We also did a collab on Yususa Moukoko because he's obviously going to be making his debut soon. I call Tactical Manager TV the Wizard of Wonder Kids. He didn't like that. He didn't say that he was an expert by any means, but he's got a lot of knowledge on Wonder Kids. He's got a passion for it, so it's pretty cool. So definitely check that out. Offside ball there, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty jealous seeing that he worked with some professional players like that. I do have something in the works with Borussia Dortmund though, so I'll keep you guys posted with that. It's pretty cool what we're doing, but it's not quite meeting like the players quite yet. I'm hoping in the future maybe with some of these young English kids, if they keep supporting the channel, maybe I'll be able to maybe get one of them on one day. But I don't know. We're gonna need to keep growing. So I mean, if you guys are on here and haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely do so. Drop a like on this channel and on the watch along here because we're just hoping to keep growing. George is pretty close to 5,000 as well, which is pretty fantastic for him. That's awesome. He's growing fantastic as well. The Bundesliga in general is just growing, so it's super cool. Loving the support. But yeah, meeting Alphonso Davies would be pretty cool. But I don't know if I was doing a little bit of work with the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy here in Canada as well. I was hoping to. COVID happened, but that's the academy that Alphonso Davies came through. So George, if you're still here, I can maybe put you in contact with the London Vancouver Whitecaps Academy. It's only about 45-minute drive from me if you wanted to, I don't know, do a video of some way, shape, or form of where Alphonso Davies came from, because I know them pretty well right now, and they're only about 45 minutes away. It's not the academy he went to, but it's a academy, because Vancouver Whitecaps Academy is growing pretty rapidly through Canada, so that's pretty awesome for them. But I don't know. This has been a pretty stale game so far. There hasn't been a crazy amount of. That's crazy, but I don't want to go to North America. Serbia. No. Not that you want to go there, but I can put you in contact with them. Oh, we got a big break coming here. Come on, Gio. Oh, why didn't you shoot it? Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what the heck happened there. Literally looked like 8 people were on the break against like 1, and then that one person fell. Let's take a look at this. There's like 6 players. A strategic fall to knock out the Hoffenheim guy. Oh, that is a beautiful clearance from the line. Damn. Slap just takes out the defender. Beautiful. But look at the composure on Reina though. But that is a fantastic block on the line. That was a good breakdown. I'm not exactly sure what happened to Hoffenheim's defense. George, what are you doing here? Yeah, George, what are you doing? All right, we're getting a little lively right now. That's a beautiful ball. Just out of reach of Sancho. But yeah, no, George. I knew you weren't going to come to Canada, obviously with COVID. But if you wanted to do a story on them, because they're obviously because of the Alphonso Davies story, the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy just keeps growing and growing, and they have an academy. Like, I live in the middle of butt fudge nowhere, and they have an academy about 45 minutes away from me, which is pretty cool. And they're growing pretty good. And obviously, the Alphonso Davies story coming out of the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy is so cool. So good on them. But what a clearance! That was a good clearance. But Dortmund's picking up a little bit right now. They're on the break. That's a nice ball into Meunier. Nice delivery. Well cleared. Explain, George. Why are you here, George? Come on. George has got his stream going on at 12:30, where he is going to have Armenia Bielefeld. I believe you guys are playing. You guys are away. Quality content. We got Brandt taking the corner here. 36 minutes in. Nice little ball into the box. Ooh. George's boy. We got Thomas Meunier to put it off the bar. See, like, he's a tall boy. Look at that. Like, that was all him. Damn. That was a beautiful header right off the crossbar. I don't know if you guys noticed though, and someone mentioned in the chat literally about 10 minutes ago, said, I'm not sure what the trend is with Dortmund and taking 30 minutes to get in the game, but Hoffenheim had a couple of pretty good chances, but it's been all Dortmund the last 5 minutes. There's got a good link up play here and a couple good chances. Ooh. Yeah, that was my reaction. That's usually what I do by myself when I'm watching these games. My girlfriend just punches me in the arm and says, "Please be quiet." Should be 1-0. Yeah, that goal line clearance was sensational. That was such a good clearance. It was well positioned to get in that off the line, and then Meunier put it off the bar. It was a nice header as well, and he can be a threat in the box. He's a tall boy. He's pretty strong as well. Like, he doesn't look like your traditional wing back, which is why I was curious to see if they would have put him in the middle if Mirai would have came on. But I don't know. I don't like these opportunities. When we have opportunities like this in a lot of games and we miss them, knock on wood, it's always a freaking chance that Hoffenheim takes the other way. But I don't know. They're playing well, though. They picked it up the past little bit. But let me know if you guys miss Producer T, because I miss Producer T pretty much. We don't have him on. We don't have our producer. We don't have the crew to come make our videos look sensational with that awesome camera he has and the graphics. So You just get to see my pretty little face right now. Not even pretty. I don't have a producer here to touch up my face. You just got to look at my face right now. But he'll be back. He'll be back soon. He's on a little vacation with his girlfriend. Sweet guy he is. I don't know if he's watching. Depends how heavy of a night he had last night. He may just be snoozing. But I was actually at his house last night drinking with his brothers. He was upset. He missed out. He missed out on it, but he looked like he was having fun too. But we need the boys to pick it up here. I don't want to see anything more than 3 points out of this game. And the last 5 minutes have shown that they can definitely take them. It's up for grabs. Hoffenheim's got a little bit of the ball right now. Sancho invisible. We need to see what he can do here. Reina stepped up, as did Brandt as well. I think both of them have been. Oh, that's not a good. Oh, did he take it out? Oh, awful attempt. Rudy. Greetings from Peru, man. Welcome, Juan. I don't know. I'm not sure if we had a Peruvian. I'm not exactly sure how that is. I went to school with I took international business when I went to school. So I went to school with a lot of people with a lot of different backgrounds. I remember sitting my main group of people I used to do project with. I had a Peruvian in there. I had someone from India, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the States. So a lot of different backgrounds there, which is pretty cool. But I think this is the first Peruvian on the channel. I'm not fully sure if you've been here, but that's awesome. I love when different people come in from different places around the world. It's so cool. So welcome to the channel. We got greetings from Merca. We got Tactical Manager TV, the Brazilian background, living in Orlando right now, as well as Houston, which is pretty cool as well. A couple states. Oh, poor ball. But welcome to the channel. Holland is the only invisible player right now. Holland will come in. I'm curious to see. I was in my last watch along. I definitely did some of the substitute predictions. I'm pretty critical on Favre when it comes to substitutions, but I'm not sure where I want to put these players in, because I was critical in a game where not a lot was happening. I like to see when he makes it about the 60th to 65th minute. He made those subs that I was suggesting in the last watch along about the 70th minute. But it's tough because a lot of these players had a lot of minutes over the international break. So I'm assuming Favre's going to put Holland on, but I'm assuming as well that he doesn't want to give him a crazy amount of minutes. I'm guessing Favre would like to put him on at the 70th to 75th. In Favre time, that means 80th, 85th. But hey, what's up, Dortmund guy? You were cracking me up, my man, when you were calling me Dortmund guy. That was funny. Put a nice little comment on the chat. I like that. I'm assuming he came from George's channel. George has showed us a lot of love over at Bayern now. I communicate with Bayern fans now on the daily, but I love the total opposite look and viewpoints from the Bayern fans. They always reach out on Twitter and ask questions that I actually love. I love a lot of the ways that they reach out and some of the questions they ask, because it's total difference of my opinion, but we need that Holland winning mentality. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. When do you think Holland's going to come on? Because what I'm seeing right here, there was a brief play of about 5 minutes where we looked dangerous and had a couple pretty good opportunities, a clearance off the line as well as the header off the bar. But just as quick as we had that momentum, it looks like it's gone away. The play has been pretty much in the balance right now. But I think Favre wants to keep those international players on the bench. I'm not sure exactly how much time he wants to give Holland. So, but I would like to see him come on. He's definitely going to come on. Nice ball. Won there by Paslak. Oh! Brandt. It looked like a nice touch, but it took him just away from right into a defender. That would have been a nice ball. George is awesome. George. Tactical Manager TV is giving you a little bit of love. But I don't know. Maybe we'll jump in and do something with Tactical Manager and George and I. I think I've only had 2 people on the channel right now, and it's been George and it's been Tactical Manager. Both of them are awesome, awesome guys. Both of them have great channels as well. So if you haven't checked out both of those guys, they've been super supportive to me as well, which means a lot. George was not shutting down our stream last night until I gained a little bit of subscribers. So a lot of love to him. That was pretty cool. We were running out of things to talk about. But we gained some subscribers, so it was awesome. We see a Bayern fan, Juan from Peru. But he said he likes BBB. Oh, nice ball. Well defended by Hummels. Look at that armband on the guy. I had a debate with George, though, with the captain. I mean, in my eyes, Marco Reus is our captain. But for me, when Reus doesn't wear the armband, I love when Hummels does it. I absolutely love when Hummels wears the armband. It's a nice corner in the box there. Well cleared out. Hoping you hit the 500 mark this week. I hope I hit the 500 mark as well. The channel is growing pretty nicely. I appreciate all the support, you guys. It means a lot, and I think we're. George made me get a feel on his stream, so I think we're getting close to the 500 mark. I'm not fully sure what we're at right now, but Holland is a target man. Playing at the back with the 5 can be used for crosses. Level of Fabra. Yeah. And that was my point I made with George on stream last night was I think that we needed another striker, an aerial presence, a Mandzukic type player, because when we don't have Holland in the lineup like these kind of games, we have a central attacking mid, talking about Brandt, playing as a false 9. Not your typical striker, clearly. But I don't know. I never like that. He plays a lot with false 9s. When Holland's not in the lineup, or when Paco wasn't in the lineup in that almost title-winning season, we had Gutzes. We now have Brandts. We have Hazards. We have wingers or cams that we just throw into a false 9 position, and it just bugs me. That's why I'm excited. That's why I'm very excited that Mukuku is almost coming up because he is a striker. But like I said, I just wanted that little bit of experience, a little bit of depth on the bench to be able to bring into these kind of games. But I'm hoping Mukuku just is nasty. But here comes Sancho, intercepted. You deserve more subscribers. Oh, thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. It all comes with time. It all comes with consistency. I'm trying to keep putting out content for you guys and hoping to keep growing, and a lot of support from you guys as well as other content creators like George, and tactical manager is awesome. And yeah, Bundesliga just hopefully we keep growing in general. A lot of love from the American population now, and I'm hoping that Dortmund just through Gio will keep growing. I think a lot of the Canadians are falling in love with Bayern because of Davies, which is hurting me a little bit emotionally. But by the end of the year we'll have this channel close to 2K or over. I love it. I love working with these guys. It's a lot of fun. I love reaching out to the community like this, and I'm hoping to keep growing and keep growing the Dortmund fan base because it's been a lot of fun creating this channel and putting out content for you guys. We did have some love for the studio, which I thought was pretty cool. Just the little office. It was the Royce jersey. That's what takes it. George, you're getting a little bit of trips thrown your way with the dirty laundry. So hashtag help George get a nice studio because I think he's just at school right now, and that's why his studio is maybe just his room, but he's still pumping out the content, so it's okay. By the way, greetings from the Philippines, Dortmund guy. I think that's 2 people we have on the channel right now for the Philippines. But we're on halftime right now, so I'm gonna suck back a little bit of this coffee, and we're gonna get into a little halftime analysis. Oh my gosh, there's something about coffee in the morning, and something about coffee after drinking that just is fantastic. We really need a Schalke fan channel. Now, me and George made a couple jokes last night because as far as I know, the only fan channels quite like George and I's is like George, mine, and I believe there's one other. I know that there's one other Bayern one. I haven't seen another channel like that. Me and George were making jokes that a Leipzig one came in. I said if there's a Leipzig fan channel to start, it's because someone is paying them to do it. I don't think it would ever just start naturally, but maybe that's just incredibly rude of me. I don't know. A Schalke one would be interesting as well, but I don't know. It's tough to see if they're going to be able to stay in the Bundesliga to do so. But Werner and Havertz keep pressing Prem defenders as huge. Forgot Hummels solid. I'm assuming you're referring to another comment up here. Werner just scored. George does not have love for Timo Werner at all. Yeah, as I do these, I definitely don't have a lot of other apps open right now, so I don't have any of the other scores. So if you guys want to drop some of the halftime scores for the Bundesliga games, definitely do so, because I would appreciate that. I like keeping up to date, and as well as Werner just scored, so I'm assuming Chelsea is winning 1-0. Let me know as well. No Werner score, why? Dude, no dirty laundry. Looks awesome. Well, I love it. Yeah, like no dirty laundry in here. Our studio looks good. But we are on halftime right here. The game looks pretty, I'd say 60-40 right now for the way that Dortmund's playing. They took a while to get into the game. Hoffenheim had 2 fantastic opportunities. One was a poor finish. I mean, really, it wasn't a great opportunity, but and as well as they had a beautiful ball in the box, but they just put wide. But this has been an interesting game because like Dortmund hasn't full out been on the front foot. It's been pretty balanced. They had, in my opinion, 5 minutes where we looked like it just looked everything was going our way. We had a lot of the ball, a lot of good passes, a couple good build-up plays, and Reina had a beautiful walk around the keeper and could have slotted into an empty net if not for a beautiful goal line clearance, as well as a header off the bar. So, but as George likes to do for his halftime, he likes to give a little halftime rating. I usually do my 5 takeaways. So I'll do the 5 takeaways first, and then if I have time, maybe I'll just try to rate the players. So in the comment section for you guys, put your ratings. For any player, you can do it for all of them if you want. Just throw some ratings and how you guys think they did. And if I have time, I'll touch on it before the second half starts here. But for my 5 takeaways, I think my first takeaway is going to be Brandt. And the reason that I'm going to bring up Brandt is because I made this point already. If some of you guys were in the stream for it or not, my point on Brandt is that he is a central attacking midfield, and he just doesn't play for that position for Dortmund. He plays usually on the wings, your left attacking mid, your right attacking mid, but a lot of times as well as a false 9. And my point for him is that it's hard for him to get a strive going and get into the starting 11 and get a lot of momentum in game times because he just doesn't play his position. And he had a couple decent, I guess, plays in the game so far, but in my opinion, he's been pretty quiet. And a lot of it comes from the fact that he's not playing in his position. And he's not playing in his position because we don't have another backup striker. So when Haaland gets rest like he's getting right now, we look to our wingers. We look to our cams. We look for anyone we can toss in that central forward position. And right now, it's Brandt. Brandt plays as your 8, as a CM. He plays on the wings. He plays as the wide attacking mids. He plays as false 9. He has been bang average in the first half. So that's my first takeaway, is that we need to figure out exactly what we want to do with Brandt. We need to get him into the team in a way, and in the formation and the system that we play in, I think he's got to play in an 8 beside Witsel. I think that's going to get the most creativity. He's going to be a link-up player between like Chan and Hummels can pick out Brandt like no tomorrow. If he drops back a little bit, pick up the ball, have Witsel covering him a little bit, and being able to start the break and like unleash those kind of passes he can do with the Haalands, the Sanchos, the Reinas, the Royces, that's where he's got to be. Playing as a false 9, he's been, like you said, he's been bang average. He's been very quiet. But I don't know. It's a tough takeaway. Steve says, any changes you would make at halftime? That'll lead into my second takeaway from the first half, and we're gonna put that as on Fabra, and that's gonna be on his substitutions because I'm very critical. Oh, we got a little highlight here from Sancho's break. Look at that, 35 kilometers an hour. We had Haaland down the field, making a perfect little run. Look at that, like a football run, literally just hard and in the back net. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Also, Napoli's 4-0 heading against Atlanta. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a couple points to get into. Sorry, getting sidetracked. Second point with Fabra. We started a bit of a weaker 11, obviously. So for Fabra, for me, a big takeaway is what is he going to do after halftime and what strategic substitutions he's going to make, because I'm very critical of the way he likes to make his substitutions. And now knowing that pretty much every player on the bench has some international time, I'm very curious to see what he's going to do, because he's got to be very strategical to not burn out these players, as well as get them on the field when they're going to make an impact. And I usually like seeing the substitutions and the changes I like to make happen about the 60 to 65th minute. Favre never does that, so I'm not going to expect him to do that. And because of the international break, they may not come on to the 80th minute, but they got to be strategic and they got to be at the right time to be able to get the best out of this game. So for me, I would like to obviously see Haaland come on, and I would probably put the substitution about the 70th minute. I don't think they're going to throw him right on right away, but I want to see him get on there and get some, because he doesn't need much to make a difference in the game. I'd probably just do a straight swap. No, I would not. That's a lie. I would take off Dahoud. I'd put Haaland up front. I'd put Brandt into that 8, playing just offside of Witsel. That's what I'd like to see. That's my second takeaway. My third takeaway from the game is Sancho and it's Reina, because both of them has been so quiet. They need to get into the game more, because they've had, in that 5 minutes, Sancho wasn't even very involved. It was Reina. Reina was doing a lot of the drive. He doesn't look fully into the game to me. I don't know what it is. A lot of times what I like to see about Reina is that he drops deep, he goes in the pocket, he picks up the ball, and he comes on the break. He hasn't been doing that. I don't like seeing Reina out on the wing, because that's not his game. His game, in my opinion, is that he just, like in that 3-4-1-2, he drops in that cam position and he picks up the ball and he finds Haaland, he finds Sancho. So that's a big change for me. Instead of playing the 3-4-3, what they're doing, playing the 3-4-1-2 with Reina dropping deep and picking up balls and doing what he can do is what I think that needs to happen. Because right now, it's not working. We're not by any means running away with this game. Let's take a Yellow Wall Pod said Brandt could be our new Gutsa. The false nines look seems to be proving true. Joel, that's a very good point. And that's what I just alluded to, was the fact that I don't like false nines. I don't. I like strikers. And the way and the distribution that we get from some of the talented players on this team, we need another striker. So I'm hoping Mukuku can do that, because we clearly indicated he's going to be our backup striker. Because Haaland can't play every game. And when we're doing like the COVID schedule and we have international games coming on, they're just showing Kramich highlights right now, and he's just filthy. I'm sorry. But when they're doing those kind of things, it's ridiculous, because it's a lot of game time, and we need a backup striker. It's something that honestly Bayern has had issues with too, but they addressed it. They picked up Choupo-Moting. Yes, he's not a world-class striker, but he obviously showed he has a decent record when he played for PSG, which is a top club. And now in his first game for Bayern, he put in 2 goals. That is what you want from your backup striker. You want someone to come on who is a big presence, makes strategic runs, and can put the ball in the back of the net. He's not going to play every game. But when the key thing, as well as the key position for a backup goaltender, is that they can come on and they can do a job. Choupo-Moting just proved to be a phenomenal signing. We didn't get that. But like me and Tactical Manager TV talked about, it's because Mukuku's coming up. And Mukuku obviously is going to now be that backup striker. So for me, Brandt playing in that role isn't doing it for me. We need another striker just to be able to come on and put the ball in the back of the net in these kind of games, because we haven't had that finisher in this game. All right. Also, Napoli's up 4-0. That is ridiculous. That is awesome. Napoli is my Serie A team. For those of you who don't know, I do follow pretty much every different league. My favorite team in the world is Dortmund. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But other teams I support is from the Premier League. I do support Chelsea. I just always have. There's a lot of things about that club I don't like, but they are my Prem team. Napoli is my Serie A team. Atletico Madrid's my La Liga team. And Lyon is probably my League One team. But yeah, so that's pretty cool that Napoli's up 4-0 against Atalanta, because Atalanta is a sweet team to watch. I don't know if any of you guys have seen highlights about them, but they are fantastic. So 4-0 up is, and let me also know what you guys think about this, because Napoli in that Juve game ended up giving a forfeited game. So Napoli got handed a 3-0 loss because they didn't show up for the Juve game, and they got docked a point. So that's a joke, in my opinion. So let me know if you guys agree with that or not. But Favre needs to make a sub on halftime. Oh, I like that. Yes, bring on Holland will definitely vacuum defenders' attention. I don't know what they're going to do, and I'm actually torn because I agree. Like right now, we're not showing any way, shape, or form that we're going to run away with the game. If I'm going to make one substitution at halftime, I'm taking Dahoud off because he just hasn't offered much. I'm putting Brandt in that position. I'm putting Holland up front. But I don't know if they want to do that just because of the amount of minutes Holland played over the international break. I don't think he'll probably come on until the 70th to 80th minute. If Van Gaal to Dortmund happens, it would be insane. Van Gaal to Dortmund, what? Are there rumors about that or something? Or where does that comment come from? Louis Van Gaal is a pretty cool manager, but I mean, I don't know if I'd want him at Dortmund. I think Favre was going to see out the year, and I don't know who's going to. I think Nagelsmann to Dortmund is going to happen at some point. That's just, to me, it's written in stone. I don't know what it is about him, but I think he's just going to come to the club. I'm not exactly sure when, but I think Favre is pretty safe for the season. 4-0 in the first half as well, and again beat Man United to signings overlapping Van der Sar. I think Atalanta are one-season wonders. Well, Atalanta's actually had some pretty decent runs the past few seasons. They've had a lot of good results. They've had a deep, obviously, Champions League push. They don't have the squad depth, which is why they lost that PSG game. But they've been Champions League contenders now for 2 seasons. They had a pretty consistent. This 4-0 loss, in my opinion, for where their club is at, is pretty strange. But we got 2 more takeaways we got to take before we get back on halftime. My other takeaway is going to be Thomas Meunier. I like to talk about him just because he's always different. And the takeaway I'd like to see him come into that outside center back. The main reason I want to see that is because right now I haven't seen enough from him on a wing back. Like we said, he's not built like a wing back. Haslak is built like a wing back, little guy. Same as Marai. He looks like he might be good as a right center back, like on the outside. The big body, we saw him get in the box and almost score a goal, put it off the bar. But a lot of the balls that I'm seeing get played today are as if they're getting played to Hakimi. And it's just like it's just not meshing. I don't know what it is. They're playing balls as if it was Hakimi picking them up and just taking off. They're either going like now they're underplaying the ball and putting it towards Meunier in positions where he just can't do anything with it, or they're sending it as if he was lightning, and it's just something off about it. I'm just not liking the way it's playing. So another change I might make would just either replace Meunier with Marai. I'm not even sure if Marai's on the bench, to be honest. But I want to see Marai get integrated in this team because what I've seen from him when he does start is just a little bit of excitement. It's kind of like the way Pasek brings energy, but I think Marai's got a little bit more going forward and likes getting into play and likes hopefully he's not going to replicate Hakimi. So we can't expect any player to replicate Hakimi. But I'm hoping Marai can just offer something else, something a little bit different because that right wing back spot is completely up for grabs. And Meunier hasn't been bad this game. I'm not saying that whatsoever. It's just I don't know exactly what it is, but Dortmund 2 won 6 earlier today. Any youngsters on that squad that get you excited? Ooh, 6-0. Good for them. They look. I'd had a close eye on Bayern Munich 2's team last year when they won. I can't remember what they won. They won the 3rd division, and that was a pretty exciting team to watch. Like they were dominant right from the beginning. The way that Dortmund 2 looked this year looks similar to how that Bayern team was playing last year, that Bayern Munich 2 clean. Because they just are like, I think they're now 4-2-0. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's a great 6-game start for a season. And a lot of times in those lower leagues, teams don't just pull away. So good on them. The one player is Ansgar Knopf, who I'm very excited to watch. He's a sensational little player. I don't know exactly if he's playing for that team, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong with that, if he's with the U19s. But I seen him when he played up with the Dortmund team in the friendlies. He was pretty exciting, and he scored, I think, a couple goals for us. So he was a pretty cool one. And I'm pretty excited about him as well as Collins as well. But I'm not sure exactly which one those two teams are playing are. And sorry, I need one more takeaway from this team before we get started because we're just about to kick off. And my last takeaway is going to be for Hummels. I think Hummels needs to have the ball a little bit more at the back. We've seen him play from the back a little bit with some of those diagonal balls. So a lot of these players need to make some runs because he is absolutely, when we have it at the back, the left and right center back breakout and give Hummels that space. So just get him the ball a little bit more. I love when he does have it and make these runs, and hopefully pick out Sancho, who needs to get more back in the game. So those are my 5 takeaways. We were able to jump back in. Werner scored again. George is not happy. Chelsea supporter. Ew. Sorry, my stream is like 2 minutes slow. I'm a Dortmund supporter. That is my team. But I like following other leagues around the world just because I love football. I love following it. But so for me to get drawn to a team, I pick one team from every league around the world, like every single league. That includes the Chinese Super League. That includes obviously the MLS. That includes the Ukrainian league. My Ukrainian team is Shakhtar. I just like picking a club, something I like about them, and it gives me a reason to really follow the league. So Chelsea was my team when I was younger. My coach gave me a Lampard jersey. That is why they were my team. I've liked Chelsea since I was about 8 years old. Ooh, nice ball. So that's the reason I support Chelsea a little bit. But Dortmund's my team through and through. I don't follow any other team like I follow Dortmund, obviously. I created a channel about them. But Werner again, what is happening? I'm gonna believe now Werner's got 2 goals if I'm following it correctly. But Arp and Zierzy were crap. Munir looked good at right back for Belgium. He did. He looked great. And it's weird because Belgium play in a similar formation as we line up. They play with the 3-4-3 type formation. So he plays as a wing back for the national team. I don't know. It's all about environment and the players around you. Like, just give him time. Like, we got him for free. He's a class player, and I'm hoping he just keeps integrating more into the team. But favorite Hungarian team? I actually went to Hungary, so I love that question. That is actually cool. So the Hungarian team I went to almost see too when we were there watching them live. We stayed in Budapest. So me and my buddy, who I'm hoping to get on the channel soon, we went from Dortmund, I believe, to Hungary. So we flew from Dortmund to Hungary. We stayed in a Airbnb there, and we were close to going to see Budapest because that's where I was. That's where we were staying. So we were close to going to see a game, but when we left Hungary, it just didn't work out well, and we ended up going to Barcelona and watched a Barcelona game there. So yeah, Budapest is the Hungarian team I support, and we almost went to see them live. So that actually would have been pretty cool. So that's cool. Awesome. Hungary, another nation to the channel. I absolutely love it. That's so cool. Favorite Australian team? Siva. Man, I hope, honestly, I'll probably maybe switch my team because you're my guy now from Australia. So I hope we line up. But my favorite team from Australia is Sydney, only because my sister went to stay there. So she stayed with a family in Australia for a few months. They live in Sydney. I packed up a few soccer jerseys to give to their one son who was a big soccer fan. So my Australian team, Sydney, I believe the striker, I'm not sure how many of you guys are familiar with, Adam Lafonda. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. But he's a striker there. He used to play for Reading and a few other teams. He's an English lad, so I like watching him. Favorite MLS team? I'm from close to Toronto. I'm about an hour and a half away from Toronto, so I go to see Toronto FC play all the time. So they're my MLS team. So it's pretty cool to go see them. I've probably seen Toronto FC play 15 times. Like, it's very. Please don't say soccer. My bad. Football. I am Canadian. Nice ball. Here comes Sancho. Let's shut up, George. Oh, big miss. But I don't even watch. Yeah. So I go see Toronto FC play all the time. They're my MLS team. I don't like Toronto. A lot of Toronto sports franchises. I'm a big hockey guy as well because I'm Canadian. My hockey team is the Ottawa Senators. All of my friends' teams are the Toronto Maple Leafs. I just can't stand them. But I do like the Toronto FC. I love what they've done there. Nice little corner into the box and well defended. Favorite Peruvian team? No, the Australian league is pretty trash. Yeah, it's I do follow it though. Like I'm pretty sure Sydney's like hands down the best team in that league. Correct me if I'm wrong, Siva. Vatican City. Oh wow, Sydney. You're from Melbourne. We don't really like Sydney. Yeah. I had a feeling you'd be a Melbourne team, but favorite Peruvian team? Just kidding. I don't even watch it. Yeah, you got me there. I don't know if I could even name a Peruvian team, to be honest. But I do follow a lot of the South American leagues. Like I was talking to Tactical Manager TV because he's obviously got a lot of love for the Brazilians. I'm a Palmeiras fan as well. I worked with someone from my old work who was from there, so I've just always liked them. I followed a lot of players who go to that team as well, and they're a good team. So, but nice block by the ref, yeah. But here we go. We're on the break here a little bit. I need to get Sancho more in this game. That's a nice little ball, though. It's a poor touch and just give him right away. Oh, that was a nice touch, though, by the Hoffenheim guys. They break here. Witzel coming back. Awful ball, though. Wow. And that was a well-defended play. That is tough to do by Delaney, so I give him kudos for that because he was looking over his shoulder. And he made that connection one time and cleared it out. That's a good defensive play. It's very underrated defensive play, but I sometimes support. I'm going to put a Canadian on the spot to try to pronounce this. I appreciate it. I sometimes support Universidad de Deportivas. I don't know if I did that right. I have no idea where that's from. I'm assuming that's a Peruvian team. What time is your stream at? My time at the stream right now is at 51 minutes and 42 seconds. So if you guys want to link up, you guys who are on the stream want to watch that. Oh, it's a nice ball. Well defended. Well defended. Someone asked me who my favorite South African team is. Honestly, I only know. Here, we're on the break. The only team I really know from South Africa is the Chiefs. Only because they're the only team in FIFA, I believe, from South Africa. I don't know if I got that right. I'm very sorry if I didn't. Dortmund guy, what are your thoughts on Man United? But yes, please let me know, Juan, if I got that wrong. I don't follow a lot of the South African teams. I'm not sure where the Chiefs are from. I just know that they're in FIFA, and they had a goalie who I believe used to play in Europe. So I am sorry, I don't have a huge amount of knowledge on the African teams, but Africa is a fantastic place. My favorite World Cup was the 2010 one when it was in Johannesburg. I have a ball actually up there, match game ball, because I just love the design so much, and it was a cool World Cup. But what are my thoughts on Manchester United? One of my good buddies is a diehard United fan. A couple of my buddies are diehard United fans. A lot of my buddies are diehard United fans because it's just such a obviously worldwide club. But I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are on them. I like the fact last year that they put faith in Solskjaer, that he took them from an awful position and with the signing of Bruno, turned that team into a force and then brought him somehow into third place, which was sensational for them. But Dortmund fans and us in general just don't like United. And like I said, I like Chelsea is my Prem team. So my thoughts on them is that A, I don't like them. B, they looked like they were going to be rolling on from their form last year and ended up just being awful. So right now they're not playing well at all. So I don't fully know. United media are so annoying. Yeah, if any of you guys follow hockey, which I don't know why you would, but they're the reason I don't like the Toronto Maple Leafs. So much media attention. Everything about that club is just followed to the T. United is very similar like that. And I don't know. I just can't get into ever supporting Manchester United. They're trying to take Sancho from us. So why would I? Why would I support them? Come on. All right. Come on, boys. Yes, you're my guy, buddy. Dortmund 3, United 0. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Biggest joke ever. Oh, yeah, Mark Goldbridge isn't well liked. He did do a FIFA 21 stream, so I may or may not bring that to the channel. I was gonna stay away from career mode, but a lot of you guys know if you don't start Ultimate Team right away, you're just so far behind the power curve. It's no point of starting. And I mentioned to you guys that I'm a bit of a spaz when I play people online. So maybe if I do FIFA 21 content, it'll just be a quick career mode. I don't know. But the main part of this channel is to watch the boys. And right now we are in a stalemate that is 0-0. We are not showing anything. And this is like, so you guys were mentioning in the chat, this is the time that we need to make a change. These are the opportunities that Favre needs to make a statement and do something different. And I don't know. A lot of times he waits too long, but we have nothing we're doing right now. Nothing is being, like, we don't have that creative spark. And, like, ooh, DeHooden has a nice win there. Nice ball over to Brandt. Nice touch. Oh, that was well defended. I think that was Voigt. No, it wasn't Voigt, but that was well defended, man. Premier League has become a joke. VAR is in first place. Thoughts? Oh, man. I will touch on that in a sec. Thought we had a break there, but it was well defended, and Hoffenheim is on the break. Hummels looks well positioned. I like him on the backtrack. That was a poor ball. Well defended by Delaney. Picks out Dahoud. If you guys don't know who's on the stream right now, me and my girlfriend call our cat Little Dahoud. So I have a little bit of love for Mohamed Dahoud, as well as I'm going to be doing Movember to raise money for men's health. So Dahoud will be on the channel. Not him personally, but just in spirits, as well as some pictures of him, because he grows a nice little mustache. But I want to see Dahoud have a good game, just because my girlfriend's got a little bit of love for him as well as I do, because we call our cat Little Dahoud. So, you know. But yeah, VAR in the Premier League, I mean, I watch a lot of ESPN and see like Craig Burnley and Shaq and those guys jumping on that, and it's just, there's no consistency. So it's hard to really rate it right now, because you see one game where VAR completely takes over in one way, and then VAR who completely takes over in another way. Same looking play, different calls. No consistency with VAR, which is a huge reason that it gets criticized so much and has such an impact on the games. But is he her celeb crush? I'm not sure who Meg's celeb crush is. I don't know. I'd probably go Ryan Gosling for her. Ryan Gosling's probably my celeb crush as well. You know, I don't know. My hair looks like it's falling out. Nice ball into the box. Well defended and cleared out. I don't know. Let me know in the comments who you guys think should come on. For me, it's clear that Haaland needs to come on. I don't know how much time I want to give him because of the international minutes he picked up. But I would take off Dahoud, put Brandt back, more of a link-up man as that number 8 position, and put Haaland up front. Sancho needs to get more in the game, man. Yeah, anything Liverpool or Manchester United I hate. Well, VR saved Everton, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know other games that are going on right now. I love the update with the Napoli game. I believe you guys said it's 4-0 in the first half. That's crazy. And I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've heard from you guys is that the game was a 2-2 draw with Everton and Liverpool scored in the last minute, and it didn't count. But I'm not fully sure. But yeah, I don't know. I need to see a change here. Haaland come on in the 80th and scores 2. Honestly, I agree that Haaland probably won't come on to the 80th, like 78th minute. I don't know what it is about Fabre's substitutions. I called just about every substitution last time, so I'm hoping to do something of the sorts of today. So for me, Haaland's got to be the first one to come on. Hey, Meg, can you come here and bring me a large charger? And then tell me who your celebrity crush is. Because people think it's Mohamed Dahoud right now. And I don't know, I'm a little jealous. Got too much love for Dahoud. It's Bradley Cooper. I was wrong. I thought I was saying that it was Ryan Gosling. So it was Bradley Cooper. Can you just pass me that? Thank you. My charger is dying. I'm looking on the chat from the phone, so I don't want it to die on you guys. We slept over at Producer T's house last night. Producer T wasn't there. but my phone's almost dead. So I need to charge that for you guys because we gotta make sure I can read the chat. We're watching the game here. Yeah, we need to do something different because this game is just being stale. There's no creative outlet. There's no like it's pretty 50-50 in my opinion. A lot of back and forth, and I don't know. We just need. Oh, someone's warming up. It's Holland. He's getting ready. That's actually perfect. If he comes on in the next 5 minutes, that is a perfect substitution. I take off Dahoud, but knowing Fabre is going to take off Brandt. There's a nice block there. Rudy puts it in. But yeah, I don't know. There's just not a lot going on for this game. Like, someone put boring, lol. Like there hasn't been a lot of excitement about this game, to be honest. Like I've been talking about you guys' questions most. It's 2 a.m. Why is it so boring? Yeah, these 0-0 games, but like in my opinion, like it's written in the way before this game even started. Like you're seeing Hoffenheim playing in a 3-5-2 formation, something that is ugly to break down. And then we play in the 3-4-1-2, 3-4-3. Another I don't know. There hasn't been a lot of open play. There's been a couple 5-minute spell where we had a ton, but I'm seeing Gio drop down a little bit. So it's looking like he might kind of fall into that 10 position with Brandt and Sancho jumping up front. But I say 65th minute, right? I hope Holland comes on the 65th minute. If his legs are holding up and he's not just dead from the international break, that is a perfect time substitution, in my opinion, from Fabre, which like I said, I'm very critical for his substitutions in the past. Brandt with a nice ball in, little touch off. That was a very poor ball by Sancho, and Sancho's just not involved. Hate Bayern, hate Schalke. Are you asking me if I hate them, or are you telling me you're obviously not telling me that you hate them. I know you're a Bayern fan. I don't hate either team. I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't want to see Schalke relegated whatsoever because the derbies are always fun to watch, and it sucks to see them get put down number 2. I know a lot of people on Twitter just love the fact that they're going to be probably relegated, but I want to see them stay up for the derbies and just poor ball. But I don't know. I don't like Bayern because it's a rivalry. But like I like when we play them. I like when George and I can do some collabs on them, and I like seeing the kind of games we can have. I just don't like the reason I don't like Bayern is because of the whole guts of situation. I don't want to get into it now, but I mean I was young way back when that whole situation went down, and it was so hard for me to. It just rubbed me the wrong way. And then they took Lewandowski for free, which isn't Bayern's fault. Why wouldn't they? But also they saved us from bankruptcy, so how can I hate them too much? No, I meant what was the bigger rivalry? And it depends. I'm not from Dortmund. I didn't grow up as a from Dortmund fan. So I'm a Canadian who started following them when I was really young and loved them. So for me, look at that substitution. Yes. For me, to me, the biggest rivalry is Bayern because they're our title contenders. But I believe if you ask people from Dortmund, and the biggest rivalry for sure is Schalke Dortmund. That's the rivalry. There's no question about it. But from now, just because of how Schalke is, I mean, for me, the games that matter more are the Bayern Dortmund games. But I'm sure. I don't love that substitution, but I do. It's tough. Sancho comes off, but Sancho didn't offer anything in the game, and George, if he's still here, probably loves that. But we got Royce coming on, and I want a goal from him, and we have Holland coming on for Brandt too. And Brandt didn't offer much either. It's tough, and it's so like it sucks for Brandt because he's not playing in a system that fits his game. He didn't do anything out there, which just sucks. But hopefully Holland comes on. And Royce comes on now to make a big difference. And I'm assuming we're going to be playing in the 3-4-1-2. Royce dropping into the 10 position with Reina. Well, actually, maybe the 4-3-2-1 with Reina and Sancho as your right and left attacking mids with Holland as your striker. But we have a striker on right now. Sancho was invisible. Yeah. No, I mean, I can't really defend him. He didn't have a good game. Reina's not playing overly well either, to be honest. Like he had a few times where he was trying to have some creative play and he almost scored that goal, but it's just been a stale game. So hopefully Haaland and Royce can come on here and just lighten up the mood a little bit. Gio didn't really plan that well, having subbed off before Brandt get more time. Yeah. Are Dortmund looking like they're gonna win? I don't know. I think what's going to come from this game to see if Dortmund are going to win is what Royce and Haaland can bring to the game. I'm just looking at it right here. The total shots are 8-6, possessions 53-47. The stats are telling us that this is a 0-0 game through and through. But I'm hoping with the injection of Royce, nice ball, nice little back pass. The injection of Royce and Haaland is just going to turn this game on its head. To me, that's what's going to change it. That's what's going to lead to a win or what's going to lead to a loss. To be fair, Favre did make an early substitution. I love it. Yeah, kudos. Absolutely kudos to Favre. Before a 65th minute, and he makes these kind of substitutions. And Andrew, you just made a fantastic point. Should have taken Dahoud out, dropped Brandt to CM. Yeah, you nailed it. I mentioned that earlier in the stream. That's exactly what I would have done as well. Dahoud hasn't done too much, but to be fair, Brandt and Sancho didn't do too much either. I would have left Sancho. Sancho had a lot of minutes in the international game. I'm assuming that's the number one reason why he's coming off as well. Nice little ball. I don't think Muniz is going to get there. Oh, he did. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful little run. All right, Muniz got the ball in the wing. Taking a look inside. Puts the ball in to absolutely no one. Holy fudge. Just poor distribution. Now, Hoffenheim is on the break, and a yellow card is about. No. Wow. Ripped him down. Delaney did not care. Just trucked the guy over. Wow. Okay. I already assumed that was a foul. But yeah, that was a poor ball. And it's the thing that I don't like about what's showing it here. Yeah, look at that. That's a foul. That's a poor call by the ref. Delaney just ripped that guy down. But it's the thing I don't like about Thomas Muniz play right now is his delivery in the box, because I haven't seen him put a good ball in the box yet. And that is not an exaggeration. I have not seen him put one single ball into the box that has led to like any chance. It would go right to the head of the opposite or cleared up by nice ball, nice touch. And I don't know. I just don't like it. So we need to figure out exactly what we're going to do. So that's what I want to see Mariah get injected in the team, because I think his final ball is going to be better than Munez's. I think he adds a little more of that Hakimi-like mentality where Munez is just, he makes good runs, and I don't want to take that away from him. But he has an awful delivery. I haven't seen, like I said, and correct me if you guys think any differently, but Munez's delivery right now has been trash. But we got Royce on the ball, and I like it. Oh, nice little ball there. I hope it's not offside. Gio into the box, finds Haaland. Oh, well defended. Well defended. It's going to be a foul. No, ref is letting us play. Leipzig are winning 2-0. Thanks for the update, George. Who scored for Leipzig? Producer T picked up Wan Hee-chan for his ultimate team, so he's hoping for an update there. Goal, Dortmund win. George is back. Poulsen. You got to give Poulsen a little bit of love. I know Leipzig is just hated throughout the entire community, and rightfully so. But like, I think a couple of those players have been with Leipzig since they were in like Division 3. Like, I'm pretty sure Forsberg was at least in Division 2. Poulsen, I'm pretty sure, was with the team. So like they underratedly, like they have some players who stuck with them, which I love loyalty to the team. It's a huge thing for me. So I think that's pretty cool from the Leipzig point of view, considering that Forsberg at one point could have definitely moved. He was that one season he had 19 assists, was stupid. Such a good season. He stayed, and Poulsen as well, and he wears the armband from time to time. So the clubs run a little bit differently, which is why a lot of hate. Nice hits. While a lot of hate comes towards them, I don't like them by any means, but I do respect that some of the players that they have stayed committed to the team, and they're a fun team to watch. And if you disagree with me, you just don't like them for that reason, with the Red Bull connection, and that they don't run their club the way that most Bundesliga teams do. But they are a fun team to watch. They absolutely are. Leipzig is a dangerous team to watch, and they just had like Werner picked from them. That's 28 goals that just got ripped from their team. And it looks like they're still scoring for fun. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Like they are a good team to watch for sure. But I don't support them obviously whatsoever, and I like to see when they lose. But they are fun to watch. If Hoffenheim beats Dortmund, I think they can be title contenders. I don't know about title contenders. I don't think Hoffenheim will finish any higher than 5th. If they go on a tear, I think the top 4 will probably be Dortmund, Bayern, not in any particular order, but just Dortmund, Bayern, Leipzig, and Gladbach will be the heavy favorites for the top 4, with more than likely Hoffenheim will be flirting with a for sure Europa League spot, as well as Leverkusen if they can figure it out. But Leverkusen is looking to be in a bit of trouble right now. They're not playing well at all. Like they're hanging down in the second half of the table. All right. We got 20 minutes left. We made 2 substitutions. It looks like Guerrero and Bellingham are warming up. Just got here. How is Dortmund playing? Dortmund is playing stale, is the best way I can put it. They had about a 5-minute spell where a lot of link-up play was happening and had a couple good chances. Meunier put one off the bar. Guerrero had one cleared from the line. Gio Reyna had one cleared from the line. But Hoffenheim are a tough team to break down. And this has got a 0-0 draw written all over it. But I'm hoping with the subs that Favre's making, he made a substitution before the 70th minute, which is unheard of. He made it in the 63rd minute, bringing on Royce and Holland. I'm hoping that these guys can pick something up. They got a lot of talent come off the bench here. If Guerrero and Bellingham both come on, which it looks like they are, I mean, Paslak has to come off. Or Meunier has to come off and throw Paslak as a right wing back, which actually was what I would do, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Paslak's playing fun. Like he's a fun little energy to the team. I'd throw him on the right, get Guerrero on the left, and take Meunier off because of his delivery. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'm assuming Paslak's going to come off. Saying that, though, he played a lot of international minutes, so I could be wrong. Maybe it is Meunier who's going to come off. I'm gonna put a bet that it is Meunier. And then for Bellingham, probably Witsel because of the minutes he put up for Belgium as well. So I bet you for these two, the 2 Belgium guys are going to come off. But I could see it being different. But we got him trapped in. Rudy's got the ball. Running out of space, and we went nice play. Paslak won a nice throw there. Cleverly put it off the defender for a throw-in. Don't have a lot of nice option. Royce finds Paslak on the wing. Puts it back. Recycles it over to Delaney. Nice little touch of it. All right. Hertha could challenge for the top 4. Picked up Guendouzi on loan. Yeah, Hertha does have a lot of talent, and I really like their manager. He did some great things over at Wolfsburg, but I can't see anyone else breaking into that top 4. But Hertha and Hoffenheim, I believe, will be Europa League contenders for sure. Cunha is a fun player to watch. I like the way that Hertha's built. I love what the manager is doing there and bringing in that 4-2-3-1 formation. I think it really suits them. But Witsel finds Brandt over to Meunier, slides it out. Nice ball over. Come on, Holland. It's a poor ball on the edge of the box. It's picked up and put back in out to the wing. And here's the delivery from Meunier that I dread. Nope. Cycles it over to Reyna. Witsel's with it on the top. He's going to put it back to Gio. He's looking for Meunier. Doesn't do it because he's smart. Finds Royce. Royce back to Gio. These are the build-up plays I like. Nice ball. Wins it. Come on, Marco. Oh, nice save. I don't want to cuss on the channel. Meg's already done that. I was about to say the F word, but I said fudge. One point George did mention about the Golden Boy bid is that Davies had in the pocket Messi, Holland, Neymar, Di Maria, Werner, Sancho as well. So Davies deserve it. I don't know if Davies deserves it off of just single performances. I still think Sancho is more consistent. 17 goals and 16 assists. You can't change my mind that is sensational. That's 33 goal contributions. That's more than Neymar. That is more than Benzema. That is more than Müller. That is tied with Kevin De Bruyne, who is he just won best midfielder. And Sancho played less games. He plays like a man. As I say it in a game where he was completely invisible, I know. Yes, well, smart play. Thomas Meunier came off. Good. Good for Favre. These are the kind of substitutions that can win you games. Because I'm assuming, if I'm looking at it correctly, that pass select did go to the right, so exactly what I assumed. Nice header, but I'm assuming it's going to be offside. Haaland, over. Come on, tap it in, Royce. Did that count? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. These substitutions, exactly what I said. That is perfect. The two boys coming off the bench, get them injected in the game. Give them a little bit of time. They're going to do that. That is perfect. Favre, I don't know what happened to you. I don't know if you just decided to watch this stream and just picked up. But look at that. That is offside, though. That's not going to count. That has to be offside, no? Am I missing something here? I don't know. I'm not listening to the game, so I can't hear what they're saying. But I don't know. That has to be offside unless it touched a Hoffenheim player. I don't think that's going to count. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to count or not. Did it not look like? It looks like it's counting, but did it not look like Haaland's offside unless I missed something here? Come on, this goal's got to stand. Oh, Haaland's injured. I can't hear anything. It looks like the goal count. Am I missing something? Did it not look like goal, no offside. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, did I miss something? Let me know in the chat. Why? I don't get why that counted. To me, it looked like, unless I didn't see the picture, but I haven't showed replay yet, but it completely looked like that was a goal. Did it not look like Haaland was well offside for the flick on? I'm confused, but all right, does it count? Yeah, it looked like a good goal, but I just was from the last replay I saw, it completely looked like Haaland was offside. So I'm confused as to why. That's awesome. That is perfect. That is exactly, again, the substitutions and bringing these players in the game to see what they can do. That is fantastic. All right, we got some here. Finally, so it's the same third play. Royce makes a difference there. He absolutely did. Yeah, no, the substitutions are perfect. I don't know what Favre just decided to change the way he's approaching games, but bringing these players on exactly when he did, get them a little bit of gameplay instead of throwing them on well towards the end of the game and hoping for a ball that we're never going to get a delivery for to put it in. Like, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. 1-0. That's a huge goal. That is perfect. All right. Haaland looks injured. He did, but I'm assuming he's fine now. That's a nice little ball up as well. Well defended. Kicked it out. Marco Reus, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome. That is a perfect way to get injected in the game and get a little bit of love. All right. Witzel's got it. Circles it out. Got it back to Delaney. Delaney's playing good as a left center back. Got that left foot helping him out. That's a nice little ball, though. I think that's Gio picking it up. Taking a look. Gio and Royce play really good together. I love that little duo. For me, they just got some unknown chemistry. Nice ball. That's a goal I'm going to be. Oh! Did you see that ball by Guerrero, though? Like, outside of the foot. Look at this. Outside of the foot. That's what Guerrero did. When he cuts in from the left and makes those kind of plays, I wish that went in the back of the net. Why do you think Davies hasn't been consistent? I don't think that he hasn't been consistent. Just so you look at the numbers at left back. Yeah, like when me and George were comparing these players, we weren't trying to compare them like directly to each other because two completely different positions. A right wing, a left back. Alphonso Davies should never put up the kind of numbers Jadon Sancho did. He still had 8 goal contributions, and he turned that team around. Like, I'm trying not to be biased either, because Bayern weren't in a good shape when Flick came in. He switched them into a more formation he liked, and he took a right winger, transitioned them into a left back, and he is one of the best left backs in the world. All right, nice ball. And he is consistent, and he puts up performances in the big games. I just think having 17 goals and 16 assists is like unheard of. Those are world-class numbers. And I think he got gypped last year as well, and he had an even better year this year. The only thing Sancho doesn't have that Davies had is Davies won everything. But I'm not saying, like, Davies absolutely has a shot, and he could very well win it. But if it's me picking it, and this is just one person's opinion, and I think it's somewhat unbiased because, like I said, I am Canadian. It'd be fantastic if a Canadian won this. But I would give it to Sancho just because of his performance and his numbers and what he brings to this team is sensational. Like 17 goals, 16 assists is like stupidly high numbers. Anyways, how on earth is Davies not consistent? I didn't say, yeah, okay, I don't know if I read that one, but yeah, Davies, I did not say Davies wasn't consistent. Davies is very consistent. I just think Sancho is the numbers speak for themselves. But I mean, he won everything, so it's hard to judge on what they're going to judge it on, but not easy to win at Hoffenheim. Absolutely not. If we can hold this on, this is a huge result. Nice win there by Gio, picked up by Royce. Sorry, by Holland. Takes a look, finds Guerrero. Guerrero whips it over to the other side, and they swapped over to Paslak, who recycles it back over to Chan. Oh, I love the substitution. I love this game right now for Favre because it was boring for a good chunk of the game, but he played it well. So let's just see if he can keep it going. But Chan had a nice little run there. Goal contribution wins it, in my opinion. Paslak is a decent effort. Decent effort. Imagine this situation: 4 first-team defenders injured, and the winger transforms from a fullback to maintain the squad. He rose up for the point, and Bayern won a treble. Yeah, no, I'm trying again. I'm trying to be very unbiased. I give credit where credit is due, and that team turned around when they switched into formation, and they turned a young Canadian kid from a winger to a fullback. I just like it's tough. Like this is a strong one, and we haven't even talked about Holland. Holland put up over 40 goals last year, as well as a crap load in the Champions League. He is a goal machine. He's doing it again this year, and he's unselfish, as we saw it as many times this year. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, poor shot. I got to go. I need to set up some graphics for my watch along. All right, guys. Well, shout out to George for sticking around for the channel and not throwing too many insults towards me. I love it. And he's going to do a watch along for him as well. So if the Bayern fans on here, I'm assuming are going to jump on that to watch them take on Bielefeld. But much love to George. Here comes Witsel on the break. Oh, nice ball. Look at the run off of Holland, though. Come on. Just hammer it at him. Whew. Not sure where that went, but the runs on Holland are sensational. It's the reason I love watching this kid play. He knows the watch, like it's like an actual like American football run. If you watch some of these like football players who do like a run and bang, like that's what he does. He completely like tricks the defender where he's gonna go, makes a perfect run, picks the ball, and just hammers one. That was a wicked shot that he just put off the bar. But yeah, no, like I don't know. I'm very happy that someone from the Bundesliga should win this award. I just think that's what Sancho did, and his rise and his consistency in the 17 goals and 16 assists isn't something that anyone should ever just look at and not like raise an eyebrow. 25 games he started, 33 games I believe he played last year in the Bundesliga. Those kind of numbers are stupid. But it's hard to, like you said, it's hard to debate. This is a left back. It's not a glamorous position. It's not something you're going to be like every game notice that your left back put up these amount of goals. But Davies absolutely was sensational to that Bayern team and won everything there was. It's going to be a huge show, and it's going to be a good debate, and I love hearing your guys' opinions as well. In my opinion, order is Davies, Holland, and then Sancho. Mine would go Sancho, Davies, Holland. But again, I mean, we can debate this every single – ooh, Rangers beat Celtic today as well. I like that. I don't know who my favorite team fully would be. It would probably be the Rangers. And ooh, nice shot. Just a little bit over. My favorite team in Scotland would probably be the Rangers just because they were obviously down in the 4th division, had to climb their way back, being like a high-end club that they were. And Celtic has just won it so many times. So I hope Steven Gerrard can lead their team to a new winner this year. That would be fun. Holland and Davies have chances, in my opinion. Yeah, all three of them have chances. Like, in hype right now, I think Holland's – oh, nice ball. If that's on, Guerrero's got a wicked delivery, so this is going to be perfect. Nice position. Finds Gio. Poor finish. And that's the difference. When you see how many times Meunier went down that right-hand side and gets himself in decent positions and put in a horrible ball. But look at Guerrero. Like, he is such an intelligent baller, man. Like, walks down the side, puts his head up, finds exactly where he wants it to be. It was a poor finish by Reina. But, I mean, if that was Holland, it's in the back of the net. That's a beautiful play. And we got to play up the left-hand side more of this game if we want to or this year if we want more chances like that, because that was great. That was a beautiful ball, and that's what he can bring. And that's what we miss from Hakimi. That's a young player of the Bundesliga award. I don't know. It's a tough debate, man. Like, me and George went at it for freaking like almost an hour yesterday. He was full out Davies, and I was full out Sancho. But all of them have a good shout. All of them are sensational players. And I'm happy that someone from the Bundesliga should take it away. If Ansu Fati wins this award, I'm going to be pissed. Cussed a little bit. But bought a Guerrero jersey this week. I think he's the most underrated player. Who do you think it is? Guerrero is, I think you nailed it. I think Guerrero is our most underrated player. Guerrero is sensational with the ball. He's a completely unique left wing back because he's just so incredibly gifted with the ball. The way he puts balls into the box, like the one I just pointed out, the way he can use the outside of his foot makes me want to puke because it is so disgusting to watch. But he's just so good. And the thing I like about him, here comes Hoffenheim on the break though. Come on, pass like well defend. It's in the box, well received. The thing I like about Guerrero though is he goes from that left wing back position, and the reason he's so unique is because he cuts into the middle. There's so many times you're gonna find Guerrero on the right because he likes to cut in on the left. He's got such good vision. He's such a good delivery of the ball. He's got wicked free kicks. He offers so much. Yeah, I totally agree. Picking up a Guerrero jersey is awesome, and I think he's got some love for Dortmund. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere anytime soon. And there was at a point in time when he was playing for Dortmund who I didn't know how he was gonna turn out. And now he's someone I wouldn't want to replace. We saw how hard it was to replace Hakimi. I couldn't imagine trying to replace Guerrero in the system we do. You can't do it. Yeah. So I agree with you. He's completely underrated player. I'm glad you picked up a Guerrero jersey. I think he'll be with us for some time. And yeah, I love him all around. I won't be opposed to Haaland getting it, but Sancho over Davies is not for me. Honestly, like all three, huge shout outs. Like all three did so much wonderful things over the years and have a huge opportunity to win it. So I'm happy it's going to a young player from the Bundesliga. I think those three were hands above anyone else on that list. But in my opinion, again, it's Sancho. But my Canadian in me, it wouldn't kill me if Davies won. But here comes Royce. Nice ball by Guerrero. Well defended by Voigt. Back to Guerrero. Look at that. Look at the quick, like that was on and off of Guerrero's foot. Here comes Royce. Nice delivery in the box, but well defended. But it's soccer. I said soccer. I'm sorry. I am sorry. His football IQ is absolutely ridiculous. The way that he can just, it's going to be offside. He leaves it. Smart play by Haaland. And I believe he just won a corner. But the way that ball goes on and off of his foot is crazy. He didn't have to look. He has absolutely no time. But he knows where everyone is around him. And that ball was just a perfect little thing. It's just some little things that he brings to his game. I know I said soccer. I'm sorry. Guerrero always plays well against Bayern, LOL. I don't know. I love Guerrero. I loved our wingback play last year. It was one of the funnest Dortmund teams to watch in the past few seasons just because of how crazy Hakimi and Guerrero were. And losing Hakimi killed me. But here comes Gio on the side. Nice little ball, but he won a corner. Why soccer, man? I grew up in Canada, okay? We have a football here. Americans would know it. Like, it's hard. If you walk up to anyone in Canada and say football, they're going to assume you're talking about American-style football. Football doesn't equivalent, like, football isn't football in Canada. It's not. So it's hard for me talking to anyone around here, and if I said football, they would assume I'm talking about, nice ball. Come on, Royce, take a shot. Whew. It's a nice little play. Yeah. So it's hard to get out. I know, and I try my very best to refer to as football here. But yeah, if I'm talking to anyone in Canada and I say football, they're not going to know what I'm talking about. They're not going to know what I'm talking about in general because a lot of my friends are Canadians who just don't follow football. But my bad. Don't even start about American football, which isn't football. No, I agree. I'm not an American football fan. I don't follow a lot of American football. I don't follow barely any American football. But like I said, if I'm in Canada and I'm talking to someone and you refer to football, they're not gonna know what I'm talking about, like our football. They're gonna think I'm talking about American football. So yeah, I need to watch it because I'll get yelled at. But that's why. That's why soccer will roll off the tongue every once in a while. I almost had a fist fight with that argument. The passion digs deep. But boys, we have a minute left. 1 minute. I'm unsubbing. The soccer. I blew up. I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. I'm trying to kill it out of me. The stream here is definitely helping, and the viewers are helping as well. I'm trying my very, very best. In my country, when we go out and play football, we call it, how am I going to pronounce that? Pijanga. Pijanga? Am I pronouncing that one? Pijanga. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly. I'm very sorry if I don't. My pronunciation can't be wonderful like that. But yeah, no, it's good. Nice. That's a dab. That's a cool little emoji. Yeah, but that's just how it is. And slip of the tongue, no problem. No, it is. It'll roll off the tongue in a while because I spent 24 years calling it the S word. So this is a big moment. 3 minutes left in the game. I don't know if that was well defended or poor defended. It looked like Jude got a little touch to it. It looked like it was well defended. Chan liked it. I'll give him a little bump. It was a half decent whip in the box. Yeah, Bellingham got a little touch of it to put it off the face of the Hoffenheim. Every time I hear the S word, I auto reply with a fist. Yeah, the S word. It's football. This is beautiful. I have you guys to really solidify the fact that it is football. There is no such thing as American football. It should be called handball. Actually, there is another thing called handball. I don't even know what I'm saying. Favorite American football team? Oh my gosh. The Green Bay Packers. The Minnesota Vikings are my favorite American football team. I don't follow much of it, but my girlfriend's family does, and my girlfriend is a Minnesota Vikings fan, so I am a Minnesota Viking fan now, as why she is a Dortmund fan. And why she came on the channel. So if you want to see more of Producer T and Meg jump back on the channel, we have a couple other ideas to get them on here. Let me know. We did a quiz with them to see who knew more about Dortmund. Producer T walked away in overtime. It was intense. I was sweating. It was crazy. But guys, we got under 2 minutes left. And this is a big result. This is huge. These are the kind of games in past seasons we don't win. And this is well played out by Fabra, so I gotta give him huge credit here. That was well flicked on by Holland. Minute left. Is it done? Nope. There's 1 minute left in the game right now. 50 seconds. We got to defend this well. We got Holland running with speed. He's going to go to the corner. He's going to go for net. Of course he's going to go for net. He's an animal. Nice ball. Leave it. Oh, Royce, he did leave it. But Jude, there's too many defenders there. It was a good play by Royce. I would have left it too from my point of view. Hoffenheim's got one last break. Come on, boys. Come on, Chan. That is so well defended. You got to give Emery Chan credit, man. He's transitioning from a center defensive mid to a right center back phenomenally. That is a beautifully well-timed tackle to not even touch the player, get the ball completely out. We got a corner kick left with 10 seconds left. Come on, boys. We need a big header here. Get this out. Get this 3 points. Oh, and it was horrible. And Holland just sets it out for us. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. It's over. It's over the 3 minutes now. 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And that is it. Mwah! Heck yes. That's a huge win. That is a huge, huge win. Gotta admit, Hoffenheim looks horrible this season. Good job. Yep. Oh, man. That's huge. Mine's the Bears. Because I was living there just before Rona. You were living. Oh, wow. I had no idea that's where you're from. Yeah. I don't follow much American football, but yeah, mine's the Vikings. If Royce doesn't get injured as often, he'd be Messi level, in my opinion. Every Dortmund fan would love and agree with that. Marco Royce is a sensational player. His injuries had sucked for him, but guys, let's celebrate. That is awesome. That is a huge freaking win. Hoffenheim, we didn't take a point from them last season, and they beat us 4-0. Oh, look at the blood stain on Paslak's elbow. Did you guys see that? Paslak, I'm assuming, elbowed Rudy in the face and got blood all over him. But yeah, sorry. That is a huge, huge win. That was amazing. Though we didn't take a point from them last year, Fabra played this game perfectly. It didn't look pretty at times. It's hard to break down Hoffenheim, and it's tough to be patient. And the way that he did it, and he made the substitution at the right point, Holland and Royce came on and made an absolute difference. I mean, it felt like they played the entire game because that's just how good they were. But that was awesome. That was such a big win. And now it's Bayern's turn. Turns to them. They gotta show up. They got an easier game than we did today, but considering the lineup we started up in the 3-game international break and being able to rest Royce, Haaland, I am buzzing. That was sensational. All right. Armenia and Bayern predictions. I did a prediction video in the preview for this. At the end, I always do a match preview and just guess all the scores. I just do it quickly. I think I said 3-0 Bayern. It's probably what I'm sticking with, 2 or 3-0 Bayern. I think that they'll probably run over them. Great channel, great win for the boys. Now I'm off to hockey practice. Hey, Nico, I played hockey last night for the first time in 8 months, and I thought I was going to puke. But anyways, all right. So I'll do some ratings quickly for you guys. So for hits, I thought he looked confident. I thought he came out off his line a few times, collected a few balls. I'm going to give him 7.5. I mean, everything he collected comfortably. He was smart. He was commanding. He didn't get tested overly crazy, but I think he had a decent showing, and I'll give him a 7.5. Meunier, I'll probably give a 6. I wasn't impressed again. Like, I thought he'd make decent runs. His delivery in the box is just like you saw when Guerrero came on in the box and some of the plays he was making and what he was doing. It's just totally different. So I mean, I just wasn't fully impressed with him, but I'd give him a 6. Can I'm giving 8.5. I absolutely loved his game today. The way he was winning his battles, the way he was defending, it was perfect to me. I was so skeptical of what I saw from him, and I'm just happy. I'm happy all around with what he's doing for this team. And to me, he gets an 8.5. For Hummels, I thought Hummels was fantastic as well. He looks comfortable in the back three. He looks so good in the middle of the park. I'd probably give him an 8. I thought Shane just had a couple more important plays to be able to get that 8.5. But Hummels led the line. He had that armband on, which looked good on him. I give him an 8. Pasak, I give him a 7.5. I thought Pasak was exciting. I thought he did well when he was on the left, considering he's on his weak foot. Going over the right as well. I'm happy with Pasak. I'll give Witsel a 7.5 as well. Again, Witsel does what Witsel does. Nothing really to say about him. He very under the radar, does what he has to do. Dahoud, I'm going to probably give a 6 too. He didn't do anything, like very similar to Meunier, just didn't do anything that justified a crazy rating. Sancho as well as a 6, was very quiet. Honestly, Gio, I'll give a 6.5 to. I thought he was very quiet. He had a couple decent runs from time to time. Just didn't do anything crazy like to justify that. Brandt as well, I'd probably give a 6.5 to, just like Reyna. Just wasn't fully involved in the game, had a couple decent runs. Bellingham coming off the bench, I'll give a 6.5 to. He came on in the 75th, didn't do a crazy amount with the game, but he was in there, so I mean, didn't do anything wrong. Guerrero, I'll give a 7 to. Again, he came on the 75th minute, but just the immediate injection of Guerrero with his touch and everything he does was just awesome. Thomas Delaney, I just saw in the comments 8. I'm going to up it. I'll put Delaney's at 8.5. The reason is because he came on early in the 25th, and I didn't know if they were going to switch into the 4-3-3. They didn't. They went with their traditional 3-4-1-2, 3-4-3, however you want to word it, with Delaney going out on the left center back, and I thought he played fantastic. I thought he had a couple good clearances. He was well marked, and I was very happy with it. And finally, with our big boys, 64th minute substitution. Favre, that was fantastic. Marco Reus, Erling Haaland, I'm going to give them both 8.5s. One had the assist, one had the goal. I'm still confused as to why the goal wasn't offside. I didn't get to see a replay, but yeah, that substitution, both of them made a huge difference. Absolutely huge difference. It was perfect. I loved it. The boys played great. We ended that awful Hoffenheim streak that we had with them, and that was a huge win. Huge win. I'm very, very excited about that. So I might do my 5 takeaways video directly after this game. Thank you, everyone who was on the chat and came and watched this watch along. I really appreciate it. It was an absolutely huge win for us, and I will hopefully be back in the 15 or so minutes to do a quick little video on the takeaways. But I appreciate the support, guys. So if you haven't, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.